Welcome everybody to Testify, where you share your personal testimony from Pentecost. I hope anyone listening enjoys this episode we got today. And I would like to introduce over here, we got brother Orlando and sister Tania, Leckenby.
Praise the Lord, everybody. Glad to be back.
Yes, sir. Over the past months, a lot of things been cooked up, and I'm excited to hear what you guys got to say. And
oh yeah, God's been good. God's been good.
Yes.
Where we last left off was, I think,
just like after we got married.
After we got married,
moved in, settled.
Right, and we told you guys about all the couches, history of the couches, and everything about that. But the last few months, God's been really blessing us tremendously with just our personal lives and our relationship with Him, and work wise and everything. And I can't wait to share it with you all.
Yeah, bro.
So
it's been big blessings.
Oh yeah, real big. So go ahead.
So I mean, I guess just start off. I think we got our positions in the leadership roles at the church, which we fall under fundraising, Sunday school, and you have the cadets. And
then we have also the bus route
and
ministry.
The bus route too.
So with those departments that our dad had put us over, we've been doing a lot of exciting things. We've been starting the fundraiser, and each weekend we've made quite a bit of money during that. And it's not just for the money, but God really used it as an outreach tool for just for His glory. There's a gentleman, his name's Brother Tom Duran. Yeah. He came to church almost 3 times because of the fundraiser just recently. And so it was a very rough start. I'll just share this part of the struggle of trying to start the fundraiser. We didn't have a plan, and we had finances to start it, but not an abundance of money to start it.
Right.
So we prayed to God, and we said, God, if I've been looking for a new job for quite a while, working at Industrial Supply. I've been looking for another job, and I applied for this job on Indeed, and it was right at the same time we started our fundraising, and we bought all the supplies for it
out of pocket.
So we literally started started the fundraising right. We started. We bought all the burgers and all the buns, and I'm not saying this to brag. Don't get me wrong. This is just how the testimony goes, right?
Yeah.
So we sacrificed our personal money and our time, and we started the fundraiser. And the Saturday night that we bought all the supplies, me and my wife, we were praying to God. And excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Saturday night that the time that we had started the fundraiser and we bought all the supplies, me and my wife, we talked to our dad, our pastor, and I told him that we paid out of pocket for this stuff. And he's like, when you guys can make enough money during the fundraiser, just reimburse yourselves. And he was like, just do it by, it was like $468.
Yeah, it was almost like $500.
It was almost like $500. And that we spent personally. And I'm not saying that to brag.
Throughout the weeks,
we didn't have that money to begin with, but God gave it to us to start this fundraising.
Yep.
So that Saturday night we had prayed to God, and my wife was very, very adamant about her prayer, and she painted God in a corner, and I'll let her say what she prayed.
So Lando had applied for this job, and they didn't call him back, and then he called, left a message, and nothing still. And I was like, you know what? If it's God's will, great. But also, this would be really, really nice. It's a really, really nice job. And so then we sat down at family prayer, and I was like, let's sit down. Let's talk to God about this. And I was like, God, we are going to donate all of the money that we spend into it, and we're not going to see a dime. I said, if Lando gets this job. And sure enough, come Monday, Tuesday.
Her exact words were, God, if you don't let Lando get this job, we're gonna reimburse ourselves and take the money back. Like that's like it was that straight. Like that's what she prayed. And sorry to put this back. But not with like within the next couple of days. On Monday, I got a call back, and then I had a phone screening on the Tuesday, and then she was like, "Well, I'll give you a call by Friday if you got this job." So we waited and we waited and we waited. Friday came, there was no call.
Yeah,
and
I think I remember that.
Yeah, there's no call, and I called them back and I left a message, and then sure enough, on that next Monday, she was like, "Hey," she was like, "We want to move on with the process of the next interviewing and everything, and we get to meet you on." And she was like, "We just gotta, send you your offer letter, and you just gotta accept."
Yeah.
So I got a good job, good paying job with a good schedule, and it comes with a company vehicle, and they pay for the gas. They bought me new pairs of pants.
It
and
was
new
more than what we
shirts and
expected for sure.
New boots, and they supplied me
$23
$20 an hour. $20.50 right now to start. Right. But then there's obviously more growth to it.
For sure.
It was more than what I was previously making over at the warehouse. But just in that, like, just through that lesson, it's just like, if you hold up your end of the deal to God, and you tell God, say, God, I'm going to do this for you, but
and you vow and
actually you make a vow, and you stick to that vow, God will hold his end up of the deal too. He'll hold his end of the deal up too. And it took a lot of faith and a lot of courage that God was going to do it. But
very bold.
He managed to do it, and it hasn't stopped there. We've been getting financially blessed left and right, and
just thriving with the fundraiser, and not that we're doing doing so good, but just the profit that we are making and the outreaching that we are doing. I feel like that is just more than what we thought we were gonna get out of it, honestly.
Right.
So
weren't we like how much would you say we've been averaging?
We've been averaging almost like close to $400 every weekend.
Profit.
That's pretty good. Every time.
Yeah.
So we've been making real good.
Last
real
time,
good
we went through 3 boxes of those 32 packs of hamburgers.
We made a lot of money that day.
Dude,
and that was a good fundraiser.
Yeah.
So that's
really good.
And it's not just like for the thrill of the money.
Yeah.
But it's just
going to God's kingdom.
It's just working for the kingdom. It's just the real thrill of it. I mean, me personally, I used to not like fundraising at all. We used to do a lot of peanut brittle and door-to-door sales, and I used to hate it all the time. But now here I am in charge of it, and I actually love it and I enjoy it because the blessings that come right after it. And I'm not doing it just for the blessings, but just for the thrill of working for the kingdom. So
for sure,
it's exciting.
No, I've been I know what you're saying, like how fundraising would be like, man, it's like a big load. It's been fun actually. Like I've been enjoying it a lot.
Right.
That's awesome.
And it's been fun. And I didn't know if I got a new grill the other day.
Oh, you got a new grill?
I got a Traeger.
Dude, I love the grill.
Unlike my dad. So
you got a Traeger?
Yeah.
Yo, I just found this out. What?
Yeah,
That's
so we're
crazy.
gonna bring that down here and start cooking up the best burgers on planet Earth.
Those things are gonna be good.
Yeah. It's gonna be super.
It's exactly
good,
like Pastor's.
I just got an additional piece to it. I got a cold smoker to it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
That's gonna be
very happy. So that's part of the blessings.
We got a good deal on it.
It's a real good deal.
How much you guys get
I got it for $200, but with the attachment and everything, it's like almost $800 total.
Okay.
Brand new, but I got it for $200, and it was a little bit used. So yeah.
Dude. I'm excited.
It was a good steal, yeah. So that's just part of the blessings too. And I've been looking for a good barbecuer like that for a long time. And then God just supplied. Also, Brother Isidro, one of our gentlemen in our church, when we first started, we had my dad's old barbecuer.
Dude, that thing's rusted
and that
up.
thing's like that thing's needs to get swapped out with the new one. And I was praying the day that I think Elio was on my dad's old grill, and I was like, I would love a new grill. And Brother Isidro, literally not even 25 minutes after we were done with the fundraiser, he says, "Hey, Lando," he's like, you can come pick up my grill. and you can use it for the church. And we've been using his.
His
and
is
his
nice
is
too.
nice.
Yeah.
His is real nice. So
Mhm.
God's been blessing us through that too. Just
Nice.
prayers
Yeah.
getting answered left and right.
It's
Yeah.
where Isaiah's pigs in a blanket.
It's like my first time grilling too. I never grilled before.
Right.
It's
It's
really
fun.
fun.
I enjoy it.
I love
it's a
it.
blast.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah.
But
And it's not only just like we don't do it for the thrill of like
Yeah.
the money. I mean, it's nice to have all like the money and the blessings and stuff, but it's just the thrill of working for the kingdom. Like,
mhm.
yeah, we may complain like, oh, I gotta go do this, but it's actually like it's
At the end of the
exciting,
day.
and
Yeah,
when you really sit down and think about it, it's like, it's a privilege to be in charge of this department, and
Yeah.
it makes me happy that I am in charge of this department, and I don't do it pridefully,
Mhm.
and it's not all about me or my wife. We don't try to
No.
promote ourselves. It's about
about him.
working with him and trying to make some money for the church. So
Yeah.
it's exciting. It's exciting, and
Yeah.
prayer's been going left and right
seriously.
in our personal family,
Yeah.
and you
Well,
can-
even in with like Sunday school, like how much we've all, I got a little table and the chairs and extra toys, and
Mhm.
we've been cleaning it out. It's
all for free.
All for free.
All for free.
All for free.
Nice.
So all the toys and everything is
Yes.
all free from actually daycare.
Mhm.
That's
So
closing down soon. So
Oh, really?
yeah, they called us to come pick up some tables
Huh.
and chairs. That she's been wanting for a long time and has been looking for a
Mhm.
long time since we were in charge.
Are they like
And
those
God
little
gave it to
like
us for
plastic
free.
ones?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
So it's like a little table for the kids because we were using that big circle chair with the big old chunky chairs, and there was only 2 chairs, and I was like, it's hard to teach Sunday school when you got
Yeah.
2 big chunky chairs and a circle table. But
And
I was
the department with the cadets.
Mhm.
I'm super thrilled to be, and I'm honored to be, in charge of the young men that I'm in charge of. Just seeing their personal growth and their walk with God, and just seeing what they could become, and
Mhm.
seeing the potential they do have for the church and for the kingdom. And it's hard to get some young men, nowadays in the mindset to want to be servants.
Yeah.
But the young men that I'm in charge of, they're real good, and I'm very proud of them.
Mhm.
I'm very proud of them.
yeah.
And the bus route ministry, we've been. It's hard to contact people nowadays, but God's still, He's still operating in that.
Mhm.
We had a couple people that we've picked up just today through that, using the bus route. So it's exciting with that. So
Sick.
yeah, and then back to what I was saying with our personal lives. You can talk about Noel
Yeah.
with our prayers being answered.
Yes. So, for I guess our marriage, it was a little different. I had a little plus one. I had a little Noel, that I always prayed because I was a single mom, and I just prayed that, God would provide someone who I wouldn't have to force to have a relationship with my son, or my son to have a relationship with. And I feel like coming in to, I guess when we even like before we were even together or dating or anything, Noel was really drawn to Lando. And even now, like, there's plenty of times where sometimes he wants Lando to do something over me, and I'm like, dang. I was like,
Sure.
I prayed a little too hard. But not too long ago, I was like, not that we were going through a rough patch, but I feel like we were, or I guess me personally, I was just like, Noel, I was like, I don't know. I just needed confirmation that, that I was like, that I am doing the right thing, that they are, my son and Lando and us as a family unit, we are, we were just doing things right. I was just doubting, I guess, our parenting style, our, I don't know, just a little bit of everything, because it's hard to be a good parent. You always feel like you're failing.
Yeah.
So we were, what was it? We were driving home from Sunday.
Driving home from church
Yeah.
on a Sunday afternoon, yeah.
And I think Noel and Lando, they were playing, Lando was driving, and Noel was he's all, Dad, 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 to Lando. And I was just like,
he usually calls me Whoa.
Yeah, he usually calls him Mowo. Yeah. And for me, I never forced him, Lando never forced him to oh, this is your new dad. We never did any of that. And for him to call him dad, just for him to feel comfortable enough to do that on his own, I don't know, to me it was just a prayer, an answer to my prayer, as, that we have a good family unit here.
And it was funny because on the way back, he was calling me Dad. He was like, Dad, Dad, Dad. And I was driving, and then I got quiet. I started daydreaming.
We looked at each other.
And then she was like, he's calling you. Are you going to respond to him? And I was just I just couldn't believe it was happening. Yeah. Wow. But it's exciting. So not only God's drawing more people in for the church, but he's drawing me and my personal family closer together than ever before.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. So we've been getting blessed tremendously.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's very good. I'm super happy to see what God has in the future for not only the church, but my personal family and her personal family, to see how many more family members we can draw in to the church.
Your cousin's been coming too, right, Tanya? Alex, right?
He's not my cousin. I would consider him kind of my cousin, but he's a close family friend.
Oh, nice, cool.
So he's been coming, which I've been so excited about. Mm-hmm. Every time I see him at Walmart, I'm like, Alex, you gonna come? Because I'm like, when do you have off? And he always works when we have game nights and stuff, but he has Friday off, and I was like, I'm gonna text you. You better come to game night and hang out with us. And he comes, and it just, I see a lot of potential there for, his family to then get drawn into church. Because they used to come to our church when I used to go to the Spanish church. So I know that there's potential there for them to come back.
For sure. Right.
And on the topic of winning people with the new job, not many people talk to their franchise owners. Mm-hmm. And I've been
guys.
the very the top people. It's very rare to talk to the highest person, or the person that's literally in charge of the whole department. I work now for Orkin Pest Control, and the franchise owner, he came to Rock Springs to give me his personal truck for a company vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
and
crazy.
He started asking me about the Bible, and not only him, but the second in charge, her name's Casey. Mm-hmm. She's the chief operating officer or manager, whatever her title is. And she's my boss now. So I'm not only under the second in charge, but I have easy contact to the franchise owner. And those people are hard to talk to, everybody said. But I got in touch with them, and I got to spend the whole week with them talking about the Bible.
Wow.
While they were here in Rock Springs. And they don't live here in Rock Springs. They live in Boise, Idaho. But
you were saying they're interested in it, though.
Oh, they were
asking questions.
They were. They bought me.
They always check in on you. They're like, how was church?
Yeah, anytime I talk to them, they always talk to me and ask me. They're like, hey, Lando, how was church going? What would you guys do new? How was the fundraising? And they're super thrilled that I got put in charge of these different departments. And it's a big responsibility, but it's fun. I enjoy it, and I always was nervous to talk to any HR people or any owners of any companies, but with the new job that I got, and I know that God put me there for a reason, I feel like I got a good foot in the door to try to soul win and get that door open to the franchise owner. Because if I can get that franchise owner, there's a lot of policies that could change for Orkin. And I know it could happen because Sister Nancy, she changed FedEx's whole policy of the modesty wearing, the dress code. They now allow skirts, and all the women wear skirts for their deliveries. I think.
You want to share that real quick?
What's that?
You want to share that whole story?
Yeah. So Sister Nancy, they wanted her to keep wearing jeans or their.
I think it's black pants or something.
Their dress code, their apparel.
Uniform.
Their uniform.
Yes,
That's what it is. So I was like,
Thank you. They wanted her to wear their uniform, the FedEx uniform. And Sister Nancy was like, well, she was like, I don't want to step out of modesty. And my dad was like, well, he's like, let's just pray that something happens. And Sister Nancy wrote a note to HR to like sent it to the HR for FedEx. FedEx. And I think, Sister Nancy, if you hear this, if I get the story wrong, then you're more than welcome to correct my story and say the true story. But as far as I know, she ended up changing the policy to now the women wear skirts or something.
To allow,
like that. Or to allow for her.
I think
to wear
they made skirts for.
Or they made skirts. I can't
like
remember how the story went.
That's a big deal, though.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
So
change the whole company.
With just a simple prayer and a simple note or something like a hey to whoever, it could change a lot of things.
Yeah.
It really could. And like with the franchise owner, that not many people talk to him. And not many people have a good grasp of like his attention. But when he was here in Rock Springs, I had his full attention about the church, and he was very interested. And he knows apostolics, and he knows how crazy we are, and he knows Pentecost and knows our doctrine. But still has some questions. But I've been answering them, and God's been using me to do that. So I'm very excited. So
yeah,
I'm super thrilled.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for the future of the fundraising too. And
oh yeah.
just,
And pretty soon we're gonna get that trailer up. We've been.
Oh, I'd love to know about that too.
We've been trying to do that.
So we were looking into all the permits that we need, all the regulations, and all that stuff.
We need like our food handling.
Okay,
and
our
then safety certifications. But what's crazy with Orkin Pest Control? Eventually, I'm gonna get my food handling certification
through the pest control.
Through pest control.
Wow.
So I can I'll be certified enough to look at our trailer and be like, okay, we got to block this, we got to keep this, we got to to make it clean and to make it like actually a certified trailer. So that's cool. It just all works out.
God's
like
unfolding.
Literally,
Right.
it just all works out with the future of the church. And I know God placed me there because all these growth opportunities and stuff is going to help the church. And I'm more than welcome to help the church like at all times. So
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that too.
That's so neat.
It just works out, and like they have real good benefits over there with the job, and like all my dental's paid for, my vision's paid for, my health is paid for.
They
my
don't
life
take part of your check away?
Nope.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Except my health, they take a deduction off of health, but everything else it's 100% paid for.
Wow.
And to add a dependent, it's only like an extra $23.
Oh yeah.
For all three of those benefits. So. That's
really
cool.
Good.
So
yeah.
God really gave me a good job because I did the work, and I sought Him through prayer. We sought Him, not me.
Yeah.
But we sought Him through prayer,
and it's definitely not as easy as it sounds. I feel like we make it sound like, but I mean, there's times when I feel like me and Lando have had conversations where we're just like, do we give up now, or do we call it in, or are we like done? Because we're just, we do get tired, but
But that's the time to keep going and to keep pushing, because when we first started fundraising, we hit that rock bottom and we were like, I'm just done. Like, I don't think I can continue, but we kept pushing, and God's literally giving us things that we never asked for. So
things are just unfolding. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So God's been real good. So I'm super thrilled and super thankful for that.
For sure.
So, and one more thing I'll share before we end. Every time, what's cool about this is that we like to try to keep our tanks full in our cars. And as soon as we fill up, no joke, bro. As soon as I don't know if it's just like our luck of the draw. Every time we need to fill up, the gas is super cheap.
Yes.
Wow.
And as soon as we fill up, it jumps up super high.
Like the next day.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago, me and Brother Trace, it was before I quit industrial supply. I was like, I gotta fill up my truck, so I went and filled it up, and it was like $3.97 or something.
I feel like it's been sitting there.
So I paid for $3.97 a gallon, and then Brother Trace, like, literally the next day it jumped up to like $4.12 or something, or $4.16.
Yeah.
And he was like, I should have, or it was $4.09. And he was like, I should have filled up last night. And I was like, dude, it happens every time. So like, we have to fill up our cars and the gas just gets cheaper. And I don't know if it's just our luck of the draw, or if it's God like actually taking care of us. I believe it's that. But yeah, it's been cool. And everybody can be mad at me. Everybody in Rock Springs that maybe tell me not to fill up again or something. But
dude, you're making the gas jump. You know, it's funny because gas, it's so high. Like, I just like dread like filling up. Dude, I ran out of gas like driving to church this morning.
Brother John told me that. He's like, hey, I took your gas can. Yeah. I was laughing. I was like, poor Isaiah.
No, it's crazy because I was just driving to the gas station and then boom.
And you ran out of gas.
Yeah, I was like, no way. But,
yeah,
John came in clutch with $2 worth of gas. Drove there.
Something.
That's funny.
That was the gas can that I used for the pressure washer for fundraising.
Oh, what? Yeah. Hey, dude. Thank you for having that can on you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime. Anything to help the saints do.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. John was like, I filled it up more than what it was than it was before, and I started laughing. I was like, okay, cool.
That's okay.
So God's been good, and I'm excited for what He's going to be doing.
Yes.
And for those who are listening, if you just stick with it, then God will give you much more in abundance than what you've put in.
Shaking it up.
And He knows what you need, you know, because I feel like sometimes people put in stuff and want a certain, you know, outcome, but it's like, okay, God's not necessarily going to give you that
Ask
outcome.
Him is.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's going to give you what you need, so.
For sure.
We've been putting in the work. Oh, and I forgot to say this, but with this new job, they already gave me a raise.
Yeah.
A 50 cents raise. For those who are listening, they gave me 50 cents. I was making 20 when I got hired on, and it took me 6 days to get a 50 cents raise.
That's pretty good. It's like 80 extra a month if you're getting
something
40
like
hours.
That, yeah. So it's good if you just put in the work. God will give you stuff in return.
Man,
He really will. He's not a He's not a liar. You know, it's in His word. He does what He said He would do. So
for real.
It's exciting. It's cool. So I'm super thrilled and I'm super thankful.
I'm grateful to hear it. Man, It's a big blessing, man.
Oh yeah. And we'll come back for another update for.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like
right.
So much blessings.
Right.
Yeah.
So God's good.
From the beginning, I feel like it's been going good. Like
it's been going up.
No, literally, it's just been.
It's been going up.
Yeah.
Right. So it's cool.
Yes.
Well, thanks for sharing, and anyone listening, I hope this helped you and was a benefit, and yeah, have a good day.